Welcome into the latest
Don's still
edition
here.
of Extra Time. Don is rubbing his palms together.
Still here.
Let you all know, Don has seen
Still here.
every single game of football that was played today,
Yeah.
and he's letting us all know that. So we'll just make sure that the
Over
audience...
53
Let
goals.
us know over
53 goals.
and over again.
Again.
Again,
And he's seen all the football.
every single game.
Play that little violin. How'd you play a violin? Whatever.
If we care, by the way.
Nobody asked.
Yeah.
Nobody asked.
He just offered
Don
information.
just sat down and started to talk about every single game that he saw. Nobody questioned it. Nobody asked, well, what about this? No.
Well, he was.
Oh,
Oh,
hang
yeah.
on.
That's all I've got left.
And Don, never mind hot cheese,
Yeah.
Don does not like normal, still water.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
So,
Warm water is the most vile thing I've ever tasted in my life. I don't think you guys have it over
What does
there,
it
but this is
taste like, Doc?
squash.
What's warm water taste like?
Squash. Awful. Awful, Shaq.
What did it taste like?
Terrible.
What did it taste like?
Okay.
It's my whole point.
What kind of water are you drinking?
this is what he's drinking, and I only found out when I moved to America that we don't have squash here. It's basically like a very high concentrate cordial that you need to dilute with water. It's in different fruit flavors.
Yeah.
And then for Don, it makes it more palatable.
Sounds like Kool-Aid to me.
There you go.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
High sugar.
In a-
Yes. Let's get to the questions then, shall we? We'll start with Ezio, who says, Ale, if you were to rank the top 15 teams in Europe right now, are Barcelona in or out of that ranking? 15, 1-5.
Oh, well, may I pass that
No, you may
responsibility
not.
on
No.
to
No, you may
Shaka
not.
Hislop and his power ranking?
No, Ezio asked you. He said your name is at the front of the tweet.
I'm fairly certain that you cannot even mention 15 European teams right now, Shaq.
You don't have to give us the other 15. Do Barcelona make it into your top 15?
Ask Ali. This has got nothing to do with me.
But it's fresh in your brain.
This has got nothing to do with me.
The answer is no.
Okay.
No. Top 20. I'll give him top 20, but not top
20.
15.
All right, fair enough. To the whole panel, and I'll start with you, Don. Will Conte be at Spurs for more than the 18-month contract?
Nope. I'm not even sure he's going to be there in the summer. I was listening to the noises and the moaning that he was coming out with the other day saying, oh, we sold 4 important players. We lost 4 important players. Well, the players that he lost, he weren't even playing. Brian Hill never really started any games. He didn't fancy Lo Celso, didn't fancy Dele Alli, didn't fancy Ndombele. So he's saying he's lost 4 important players. I think that's a little bit of gamesmanship, shall we say, from a manager that's lost 3 games on the spin, and they're playing Man City at the weekend, about to be 4. I would question now if he actually stays on in the summer.
Chaka?
Yes, it is my answer to the question. 18 months from end of next season. I say yes, Antonio Conte will still be Spurs manager at the start of the 23-24 season.
You did some quick math there.
Yes,
Shaq.
I did.
You look for divine
Wow.
intervention for that
Good
math.
maths.
No, just checking, making sure I got my years right. That's all.
Well, Don was able to do some great math tonight because he knows how many goals he saw. Yeah, lots.
53.
53 goals. Did the stats guy give you that, or did you know it, Don?
You know these stats, guy.
No, I had to watch. I had to watch so many
Don't
games, but I had to
call that
watch all the goals going in from everyone else's games as well. 53. I've seen every single goal.
All right, Ale. I don't know if you guys saw, but in the Barcelona-Napoli game, Ferran Torres, and you could see, did not have, on the pictures after his penalty, the logo, the sponsor, or the Barcelona badge on the shirt.
Okay.
It looked like a replica that you made by Las Ramblas.
Okay.
But at the beginning of the game, it seemed that he did.
Okay.
So lots of talk about this on Twitter and social media. Did any one of the guys experience a weird clothing malfunction during a game like Ferran Torres, whose shirt was missing Barcelona's badge?
Oh, well, I've had ripped shorts at one point or another. I've had the advertising. I think it was a rainy game or whatever it may have been. I'm not certain, but I could feel that something was holding me back. quickness was not my strength. I thought, man, I'm especially slow today.
Yeah, that's a good feeling there because let's be honest, you don't get that
I am
quick.
especially slow today. Well, it turns out that the advertisement was coming off and the uniform, and I could feel like the wind. I'm telling you, I was moving. I was motoring.
You are not sitting there trying to tell us that the
it was
advertisement was coming
It
off,
was flapping.
and that was slowing you down.
Hey,
You
man,
were not.
I'm like a Formula One car.
Oh, goodness
Every
me.
detail had to be taken care of.
Oh,
Shaka, did you ever have it? Do you ever have to wear another player's number or anything?
nah, never. Nah, I never had. No, I never had those issues.
Okay.
Never did.
Well, I mean,
No.
you did have the baggy goalkeeping jerseys that were
was-
quite stylish.
That was.
Oh, that's how.
I love it. Fashion forward,
That was
Shaka.
fashion forward.
Don, did you ever have anything like this?
I've had the old one where you turn up in a Premier League game and there's a sort of colour clash with your kit being the away kit and the home kit, and they ask you to wear a part of their kit, if you like. But the worst one I had in commentary was a couple of games I'd done in a pre-season game where I think a lot of the Premier League teams, Bundesliga teams, Serie A teams, German teams, all the big teams around Europe all went to America for a pre-season tournament. It was about 3 or 4 years ago, I believe. And the times in the UK were about a 4 o'clock in the morning kickoff. So we had to go into commentary for about sort of 2 o'clock in the morning, get prepared for the game for a 4 o'clock kickoff. And it was a couple of sort of teams like a Benfica versus sort of Sporting. And one of the teams actually forgot their kit. So let's just say it was Benfica who forgot their kit. Sporting wore Sporting's home kit, and Sporting give Benfica their away kit with all the names and numbers of the Sporting players on the back and the Benfica players. And I'm trying to commentate in the game, and I'm like, who's who? I don't know who's who, got no idea. So it was literally just a commentary of generic football rather than commentating on any individuals. It was super hard.
That's tough. Was it harder than today where you had to watch every single game of football that was being played?
Did Don watch
No, because I love today. I'm moaning about today, but I secretly love it. I've seen every goal. Every goal. 53 I've seen.
53 goals.
But I just thought of one. Beckham was with the LA Galaxy at the time, and they were coming to Columbus. And it was a big deal because everywhere that Beckham went, it meant full stadium, right? And everybody wanted to watch Beckham play. So they have this whole campaign of, it was Black Out the Galaxy. Now, we have a black uniform with the Columbus Crew. Black Out the Galaxy, they're handing out black shirts to the fans as they're coming into the stadium. So everybody's supposed to wear black. But we show up to the locker room, wouldn't you know it, that we're the only people not wearing black. We had to wear our yellow uniforms because somebody forgot to send in the request to league offices. So, Black Out the Galaxy, except the team that is supposed to wear black is actually wearing yellow.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, that was good.
yeah.
Did you manage to get Beckham's shirt at all?
That wasn't all that important to me. I just told you all that story to just mention something. We won 1-0. You know who scored the goal! You know who scored the goal!
Yes!
That's the only reason.
Yes, Ali.
What kind of goal was it?
Get in.
It was a towering header is what it was.
Towering header.
It was a towering header, Shaq. 1-0. 1-0 win.
Number on the back of his shirt was weighing you down.
Yeah,
or something.
it was flapping in the wind.
It wasn't aerodynamic.
Yeah. Oh, God.
All right. Ale, you're not sending this one across to Shaka. You've got to answer it. Your
I answered the other one too because Shaka.
Your fellow panelists confuse us. One week, Mo Salah is the best player in the world, and the next week, Mbappe is the best player in the world. Unless the best player award is weekly, who's the best between the two?
Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
And I'm not passing it on to anybody. I'm taking it on
Okay.
myself.
Shaka changes his mind every week anyway.
Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
there we
fluid.
Go.
And
All right.
mind you, the future of what remains of Kylian Mbappe's career as well. That's the scary part as well.
Where will he be now? Yeah.
That was Kylian Mbappe. I'd play for 2 weeks. Pocket a cool million and go. I've had enough of
That's good.
Imagine that.
You know what?
Million every 2 weeks.
Let's give Don a shot at it, shall we? Don, Mo Salah or Kylian Mbappe?
I would lean ever so slightly to Mo Salah. Consistency, numbers, Mo Salah.
Come on. Honestly.
Just to make things even more confusing.
Well, sometimes with Don, I don't know. Because, see, last week he was benching Sadio Mane for Luis Diaz. So at this point, I don't quite understand what Don is trying to do. But I just let him be. He's confused. He's worked hard this whole day. So, just let him be. I'm not going to pick on Don. Not today.
Yeah,
he's had a tough day.
Don did have his head turned very quickly by Luis Diaz. Yeah. Why is everyone in the media so desperate to make Conte look unhappy, Don?
I think he's doing the job himself, isn't he? I don't think it's a media problem. He's doing interviews while he's saying he's not happy with the project at Tottenham. That was his words. He questioned why the club have lost 4 important players, as I said before, who he didn't actually fancy. He's brought in 2 like Kulusevski and Bentancur, who are good players. He's probably looked at Tottenham's squad before he got there and thought, oh, I can work with this team. We are going to be better than Man United. We've got Kane, we've got Son, we've got Mora. He's looked at the names, he's got inside the training ground, he's on the grass, he's worked with the players and thought, oh, this is not Inter Milan. This is a big project. That's why he's moaning.
Yeah, why is everyone in the media? So you guys have got to answer this because you are everyone in the media.
Let's be honest. Conte wasn't even happy in Milan.
Oh, hang on. There were some scenes when he was happy.
Oh, yeah, right. Be
he was actually smiling.
Antonio Conte won Serie A with Inter Milan, and I don't think he smiled once. He was the grumpiest man throughout.
Do you consider yourself part of the media? Huh? Do you consider yourself part of the media?
No, I'm not sure what I'm a part of, I'll be honest with you.
I'm not part of the media either.
Okay, so you guys aren't desperate to make Conte look unhappy.
No, he does a good job of that himself.
I'm not desperate to do anything.
Well, we know that very well, Shaq. Your power rankings showcase that every week.
No, power rankings are a highlight of everybody's week.
Yes, they are. And you can always catch Shaka's power rankings on YouTube. You never need to miss them.
Never.
Ever. Never. Thank you so much for being with us.
I'll come deliver them to your front door if you like.
Or 500,000 a week.
We don't mind what currency. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on the latest edition of Extra Time. Be sure to always join us every single day.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.